What's going on, everybody? So, we've ended a season of Wrecked Bike Rebuild. We have a beautiful 2016 Panigale ready to be given away. The only question is, who won it? Well, today, we find that out. And if you're asking yourself, Chase, why is there a giant fridge in your garage? That's because they delivered it this morning and it doesn't fit in our house. So, good times. So, in today's video, we are going to be jumping on a Skype call to talk with the winner of the Panigale to see what the hell it's like winning a $40,000 custom Panigale that we built. If you guys want to win the next bike we do, which is going to be revealed this time next week over on Wrecked Bike Rebuild Garage, check out the top link down below. That'll take you to Patreon, and that is where you can support our show, us build wrecked motorcycles into dream bikes, and then we give them away back to you guys that support the show. Massive high five for you guys supporting the show during this time. Now, I would love to do this call in my old garage with the Panigale behind me. That would have been ideal, but my wife and I are moving right now if you guys haven't seen the videos, so we're working with a slightly different spot. It's this. This is the current work area. So, okay, let's get on a Skype call with the winner. All right, everybody. So we are on Skype with the winner. Very exciting. I got a screen recording going, and I'm going to try to get all of this recorded correctly. Best of luck to us, because you know technology never works correctly. So let's try to do a video call. What's going on, sir? What's going on? I'm trying to figure out how to record Skype real quick because supposedly you can do that. Start recording. Okay, perfect. So now, starting recording. It says it's recording. I'm gonna believe it. How are you doing, sir? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, bro. Nice to meet you too. I'm good. I'm good.
So based on what I've heard from other people, you know, we've only done this 4 times. So are you still in the phase of like, is this real? Is this legit gonna happen? Or where's your head at?
So my mom, honestly, she literally is like, oh, it's a scam. They trying to get you for this. So I had to like talk her down and let her know like, yo, I don't involve myself in something that's scam, for one. 2, I told her like I've done like research and I know for a fact that he makes definitely enough money to not do scams. Right. Like, I got lucky in this situation and put my name out of pot. Glad he did. And she believes what I'm saying, but she still has her mom tuition. So
yeah, no. I mean that's what moms are for, right? They're supposed to be there to make sure you don't screw up too bad, just in case.
Exactly.
Well, I promise I'm not a Nigerian Prince, and I definitely I don't need you to send money to get me home to my castle or whatever those scams are.
So she thinks for real. She thinks you're not.
Love it. Well, we'll have to make sure. I'm not sure how we're gonna figure out all the getting the bike to you situation, but with all the you know what stuff going on.
Yes.
But we will make sure to send her a video specifically when we're pulling up with the bike and you're like, it's not a scam.
Exactly.
Now there's a motorcycle sitting here.
I love that.
Something I'm curious about is when did you start, when did you find out about Wrecked Bike Rebuild and kind of like your process of like, it's a weird kind of thing. It's a weird world we live in with the Wrecked Bike Rebuild situation. So how'd you find out about it and how long have you been supporting the show?
To be honest, based on me seeing videos from the beginning, the first bike was the Ducati, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a monster.
Yeah, the monster. Yep, like a red one. I want to say I probably, whenever you started setting up the Patreon, I want to say I've been around since then.
Jeez, dude.
I've been around for a while. I'm a real rider. Like I've definitely got the scars to prove it.
Bro, high five right here.
Yeah, definitely high five, definitely. So when I seen it, I was like, this is definitely something I can put myself into. Like I had some money to blow, so
right.
I set it up and I actually forgot I didn't remember I was paying for this until like every month the picture on
Right. It would come out and you're like, oh shit.
I was like, I think I'm paying a lot of people.
Right.
So I was like, all right, cool. But I never got mad at it. I was like, maybe next time,
Right.
I feel like I got lucky this time though because I want to say this is more information, but I want to say mid last year I fell on my 14 Deblar, my S1000. Yeah, so she's gone. And I was in the hospital for a hot minute because of that fall. So that was my last bike. And then probably a few months before I went down on that bike mid last year, I purchased a 2019 V4S.
Oh, okay.
The full Aquapower, yeah. So and I saw that probably like through the Aquapower like 2 months ago.
Right.
So I ride, and my S1000 was my track bike as well.
So you legit ride. You don't like ride every now and then. You ride.
I was because I'm out in Texas, but when I was in Virginia, I had a friend of probably 10, 11 riders, and if we all got together, it was a big group, but it was just friends.
Right.
And all of us military too.
Right.
So I didn't do the bike group thing, like with a jacket and leathers and all that stuff like that, but definitely had a little niche, you know what I mean? We did all that, had a good time. And inside of that group, I was the best rider. So when I went down mid last year, that was a pretty bummer to a lot of people.
Right. You get that confidence drop when you go down. You're like, damn, I ain't as good as I thought I was. I'm gonna get back to there.
And my confidence is why I failed. Oh, I hate it. Like, long story short, I was riding with some new guys that my friends had invited with us. I'm a really big leaner. Like if it's an on ramp or off ramp, you can best believe I'm putting knee down like every time.
Right.
So on this one, I had new Q3s on my BMW. It probably was colder, nighttime. I pushed to limits and off ramp.
That's what happens, right? If you push the limits, you're gonna eventually push it slightly too far, and then that's what happens.
Yeah, so I had 2 bikes, and I only have the Ducati right now. So now I'm Paningli it out.
This is perfect though, because the guys and I have been talking, because we have absolutely no control over who wins. We don't even pick it anymore because we have to have the legal people pick it. We've all been talking about it, and we're like, please, for the love of God, the person. One, we're worried that the person that was going to win it was going to be like new to riding, which would be terrifying because that bike in the lowest mode, in the lowest setting, driving it timidly is terrifying. Yeah. So we were all worried about that. But on top of that, we're like, okay, so hopefully somebody that gets it, knows how to ride, has some experience and stuff like that. And then it's like, and ideally the person that gets this thing really knows how to ride because the carbon wheels, the carbon fairings, the ECU upgrade, the exhaust, like the bike is nuts.
My best friend, when it comes to bike, he owns a 1199S. So.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'm fully aware of that herky jerky, the torque.
So you know all about it. That's
yes.
That's perfect, man.
That based on how I ride and what I do and what I have, I'm lucky to be in a situation like this is crazy. I'm still kind of taken away by it.
I don't know how long it's going to take it to get it to you. So we're going to be delivering it to Texas, right?
Yes, San Antonio.
So I was talking to Luke yesterday, and he was like, "That's crazy because if you from the beginning of the season, we actually picked that bike up in Texas. Like we rode to Texas to get it." And I was saying to Luke yesterday, I was dropping some footage off to him, and he was like, I was like, dude, the winner got picked, and I'm jumping on a call tomorrow with him. And he was like, oh, cool, where's he located? And I was like, somewhere in Texas, I think. He was like, really? So the bike started in Texas. We took it to Georgia, fixed it, and we're going to send it back to Texas. Yeah. So this bike is going to go, it's going to be Texas, Georgia, back to Texas, and it's going to just live the rest of its existence there.
That's crazy.
So I've never been in your situation. Nobody's ever given me a motorcycle.
Yeah.
But so when you saw the email, because you probably, I noticed you were making messages on Patreon, so you were active, like you knew what was going on.
I asked a question too, yeah.
Right, I even noticed that yesterday. I was looking through, organizing all the Patreon stuff for season 5, and I was like, because you have a very unique name, it sticks out. So I was like, wait, did he send a message? So you knew the giveaway was coming up. So what was that process like of like, oh, okay, so this bike, especially you being a Ducati owner yourself, so you're like, all right, it's coming up. this one would be a good one to win.
So,
What was like? Walk us through that situation.
all right, so I remember when I first got the message on Patreon saying that you handed over to the legal team and stuff like that. I was like, oh
Right.
snap, it's about that time, you know. But me being human, I was like, I probably didn't get it. I knew it. Like, something in me was like, don't work here, don't get yourself all worked up. You know what I mean? Don't get yourself all worked up. And I had that mindset, roll with it, and then probably sit here on the computer, like I am right now. I think I'm talking to my mom, matter of fact, or text her or something to that effect. And an email popped up, and I seen a random name. So when I seen the name, I was like, okay, whatever. Nobody I know. It didn't say Chaseontwowheels, so I was like, all right, it's a regular.
Exactly.
I clicked it, and it says you're a potential winner, blah, blah, and I was like, whoa. I read it again. I sat back.
You're like, hold on, shit's getting real here. Let me.
I had to read it like twice. I read it like twice. I was like, oh, this can't be. And I read it, and then I realized, like, once I seen that docs at the bottom, that kind of certified it. I was like, oh, this is supposed to be the legal team was talking about. And then it all came back where you said, oh, it's over to the legal team. And I was like, oh, crap. So I was so excited that when I heard the email, I don't know if she told you, but the first email I sent, like, hey, I'm ready. Here's everything you need. Move to the next step. I included no attachments. So it was just an email with my words in it. I'm like, oh, right. I'm sorry. And then I went back and I signed everything digitally on a PDF file. And then she was like, well, either get notarized or ID so we can verify who you are. So we did all that process, and I sent everything to her. And she finally said, okay, I passed it over. You're good to go. I'm like, whoa.
What are your plans for the Paningli?
Oh my God. So I've already mentally set up. I told my friends this. One of my guys I ride with, I was like, man, to be honest, this is gonna be my main bike. Like,
right.
I want this bike. I do not plan on selling it. I'm going back. I'm finally back to 2 bikes.
Right.
This 959 will be my everyday bike.
Nice.
Now, if I pull up somewhere and it's like bike meet here in San Antonio and they talk trash, and I gotta pull out the power, I'm like, I'll be back.
Right, absolutely.
I can pick the V4 and we can see what's going on out here. But long story short, riding around, like, just for looks and what's all on it, like, that 959 is gonna be my everyday, like, that's gonna be my girl.
Right.
And
you need to take it to bike nights because it needs to be appreciated in person, because I've tried to do, like, I've noticed something. Carbon fiber is hard to do video with because like it's so, like, the material is so intricate, but when you see it in person, totally different ball game. You're like, oh shit, okay.
And on top of that, I'm pretty sure in the bike scene, people are gonna know what their bike is.
I hope so. It would mean a lot if you went up to a bike night and you were like, if somebody comes up to you and you're like, wait, is that? You're like, damn right it is.
It's a Wrecked Bike Rebuild. Yep. So long story short, I'm gonna be doing marketing for you. I'm gonna be riding.
I appreciate that's what Wrecked Bike Rebuild is about, is us rebuilding motorcycles and giving them away so that they're marketing material for the next season.
It will be. I'll definitely be using. I'm definitely gonna have somebody definitely log on to Patreon and all that because them see me in person. I know. I mean, honestly, if I never knew about it and I was in that situation, I would do it too. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen.
One majorly thing is thank you so much for supporting the show. You know, if it wasn't for guys like you and all the people that watch the show, you're like, you know what? No, it's fine. Really, it's fine. Cool. But honestly, man, it's guys like you that believe in the content that we're making that even allows us to even think about, you know, the situation we're in. So if it wasn't for y'all and the guys watching here on Patreon and stuff, we wouldn't be able to do the stuff we do, you know. So you're one of the awesome user cases where, you know, it financially makes sense to do it, but, you know, even for all the people that don't win, it means more than you guys will ever know that we get to do this crazy stuff that we do. So massively appreciated from me, Brian, Luke, all the guys.
Oh yeah, definitely. Tell Brian, tell Luke, you, everybody. Tell them thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. I think we'll wrap it up with that. If you guys are watching this video and you have any comments, drop them down below, and I'll try to get you to answer some questions or something like that. If you're in there.
I have no problem doing that. Also, to everybody who's watching, who may be watching, please stay in just don't leave, because I seen somebody saying, "Did I been too long? I'm about to get out." I am literally the case scenario that you're thinking about. I thought it was a wrap. I thought I wouldn't win. Look at me now. I did my time. I did my time. Now I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. I need you a shirt that says "I did my time. Now I'm here." It's just got a Paningli at the.
I did my time. It's the right kind of time, not the wrong time.
Right. Absolutely. Well, thanks so much for getting on the call, man. And congrats again on winning what is probably the best looking bike we've built so far.
I'm loving it.
And we'll get all the stuff figured out, and hopefully I'll be able to give you a high five and throw you a set of keys or something like that soon.
That'd be dope. Either
all
way,
right, man.
Won't look at the bike, I'm fine.
Right, absolutely. As long as it's not a scam.
Yes. And that helmet is amazing too, man.
Right. So I've got my guy at Ruroc. They're gonna send me out an extra large, and we're gonna customize it to be just like that one. Yeah, so you'll have one you can actually ride in.
To be honest, I had already started looking online, like buying them.
No, we're gonna get you an Atlas 2.0. We're gonna make it look just like the one we currently have, and that would, because we can't have you riding around in a Paningli without a matching helmet. Are you kidding me?
I seen it was a good video, so I seen a 959 Panigale on that one. I'm like, man, that's kind of dope. That's kind of awesome. I'm like, as long as the helmet is here, I'm good. But
right, we're gonna get. Don't worry, man. You're gonna be all the way set up.
That's amazing. I look good in that thing. That's what's up.
Absolutely. All right, man. Well, you take it easy, and we'll get all the details figured out.
Trust me, just send an email. You know where I'm at.
Absolutely, man. Have a good one.
You too.
It is so freaking cool to meet other riders and give bikes away. It is a crazy world we live in. Holy crap. So guys, that's it. Yay, so Skype seems like it actually recorded, so hopefully this video didn't suck for you guys watching it. Guys, make sure to hit that like button. These situations are so freaking exciting to give these bikes away, and like I was saying, it's because of guys like the people over on Patreon that allow us to do these builds and give bikes away to people that, these are like dream bikes that it's the amount of people that would be able to have these types of motorcycles so far and few. So we're trying to get, man, I don't even have words for how awesome it feels to be able to give bikes away and do stuff like this. So everybody that's over there on Patreon for our Wrecked Bike Rebuild Garage stuff, thank you guys so much for supporting. And for you guys that aren't supporting yet, we would love to have you over there. Me and the guys work super hard to make this content and build these really cool machines to give out to awesome people that support our show. So if you got the funds, it'd be awesome to have you guys over there and enjoying some of the content that we make. But for now, I'm Chaseontwowheels. You guys make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to see our inevitable delivery video. The Panigale is going back to Texas. That's so crazy. All right, guys. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.